If life is such a dream, then you know I'm living lucid. You gotta be like water, so you know I'm living fluid. If I talk about it, then you know that I'ma do it. And if I get a shot, then you know that I'ma shoot it. And if I'm gonna fall, I don't really need a cushion. If love, peace, and hope is really what I'm pushing, you gotta trust the process and surrender to the flow. Sunlight and water's all you really need to grow. I really live this shit, I don't do it off a show. Sunbathing, getting energy through my fro. Look at the bigger picture when you looking at your life. No such thing as wrong, no such thing as right.
Alright, that's cool.
That's gonna hit. That one gonna hit Mango. You got it. Yeah. Boom. You got your. Doo, 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 doo. It's like a music.
1, 3, 4.
So what number am I?
E4.
4.
This is the 3. I'm the 1. There it is.
Okay.
We got Flame. And we got Duece in the motherfucking building. So you know it's gonna be hot in here.
It's gonna be hot. Okay, you can go ahead and start it whenever you want.
We rolling.
We rolling.
We rolling.
Something new under the sun. What's up, family? Peace and love.
What's
it's
happening?
your boy, Sunrise the Divine. We back at it again with something new under the sun. Episode 8. Woo!
Episode 8, cause we great.
Yeah. Hey, you already know what it is. We have special guests. Today it's getting hot in the building because we got my man Duece Flame in the building. Flame.
What's up, man? I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Hey, man, I'm glad you're here, man. I'm just glad to be able to have you here. This is legendary, man. I've been having a lot of legends come through lately.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to have you here. We also got my man Energy driving the ship again. What's up,
Yo,
man?
what's happening? What's happening out there, man? Congratulations on the drop of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And man, we got Duece Flame in this bitch.
We got
Yeah,
Duece
I
Flame
finally
in
made it.
here. We got
Yes.
Duece Flame in here. Legendary.
Yes,
So,
man.
first off, Duece Flame, he in here. Oh, he rolling up that potent too. I love it. So talk to the people, man. Where you from, man? Who are you? Who is Duece Flame?
Duece Flame, man. I'm that rapper, man, that everybody needs to be hearing. I'm from Houston, Texas. I've been out here in LA for 4 years. Been dropping nothing but hot shit the whole time I've been down here, and we're gonna keep that shit going.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. That's a fact. I mean, I met Duece. We met in what, 2018?
Like right when I touched down.
Yep. 2018, and at an event. And then ever since, we just been building off and on. And he ain't lying. He got that flame, you feel me? Go tap in with him. He's streaming everywhere, for real. And we finally got in the studio together, man. It's been years. We finally got in the studio.
Yeah, we got in the studio a couple months ago, laid some shit down. We need to
We need to
spin the
drop
block
that.
again. And,
I'm gonna
get
show
in
him a
there
little
again.
preview on the screen when we talk about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But first off, before we dive into it, how's everybody feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling cool.
You guys talking to that? Make sure you direct it towards the mic. He got it.
I'm feeling good, man. I can't complain. There's always shit going on, but I seen that little TikTok reel that you made the other day, and he was like, man, niggas be doing a little bit too much complaining, man. So I was like, yeah, nigga blessed.
Yeah.
I'm still able to do the things that I need to do. Make money, get around the city.
Yep.
I got a studio in the crib. I'm always making shit, so we good. We straight.
I was making TikToks, and this funny you bring up that one about not complaining, because this morning I was big complaining. So they took one of these sounds that I be using on my video. I guess whoever uploaded the sound didn't clear it, right?
Yeah.
And so I guess it got copyrighted. But I've been using this sound for my tips of the days for like 2 months.
Like a TikTok sound?
Like a
I know what you're
TikTok
talking
sound. It's
about.
not even my sound. It's a TikTok sound.
Yeah.
Now they didn't took the sound off of TikTok, and now I got like 70 videos that's just mute. And so I was like, bro.
Oh, shit. You talking about like shit that you actually posted?
That I posted, bro. They took the sound down. I thought it was a TikTok approved sound. I got it on the search bar. You feel me? And I'm like, bro,
I didn't even know they could do that.
Bro, it's like I gotta go through my whole TikTok now. It's about like 70 videos that's just done.
That's shady.
I call myself being consistent.
Yeah,
I've had
damn.
trouble posting like comedy shit on there, right? And yeah, like every other video, my sound gets taken off. And I'm like, oh, because, maybe there's a cuss word, or maybe I mentioned, weed or yada, yada, yada. But for them to have a particular sound, knowing that across the platform, people are going to use that sound across the platform. So regardless of the content of the video, your sound's going to get taken off just because that's on their back end with the sound that you approve.
Bro, and they not only took the sound off, they took my voice off too. They took my audio too.
Right, exactly.
You just see sunrise tip of the day and it's just visuals. Yeah, it's just visuals. It's like 70 of them. I gotta go through delete like 70.
You got the
videos.
Captions on there too?
I do got the captions on there. Just read.
That's for the deaf people. That's for the deaf, my hearing impaired.
Yeah.
They gonna get mad when you take it off. They're like, hey, why you take it off, man? I was still sending these to the homie.
Right.
See, that's the thing, man. I wonder if it's gonna ever get to the point where you can edit your videos on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if that's something that they've thought about doing.
Maybe. I just know it's different because, they said Instagram is like, the company is based in America, right?
Yeah.
And I think they said TikTok is like in Japan or Asia or something.
China.
Okay. So yeah, they got different things they crack down on.
Mm-hmm.
And so for all the viewers, if this is your first time tuning in to Something New Under the Sun, this is a podcast where we talk about things that are different, new, ancient, forgotten ways of life, patterns, ideas, anything that's not really covered in mainstream media. And today with Duece Flame, I wanted to talk about the life and the pathway of a independent artist, of an independent I just want to say artists because we're surrounded by artists. We all create art, our musicians, comedians, dancers, photographers. So I just wanted to tap in today to really dive deep on the life and how it is being an independent artist. And so my first question is, Duece, when did you start making music?
The first time I made some music, like recorded it on a computer, probably back in like 2003-ish, like around that time, like 2003, 2004. I used to just like record songs on like the voice recorder on Windows. Pull up a beat on a speaker or something. And just go on. Like, that's when I first started doing the shit. And then I just kept on playing with it. I've always had a computer in my room. And that was the thing for me. LimeWire was really big. So
yeah, I remember LimeWire.
He's always had music. I remember listening to a lot of rap, but I really listened to a lot of like Adam Sandler and Weird Al Yankovic and shit. I don't know why. I guess I was a kid, so that shit was funny. But they was rapping and telling jokes and shit. I thought that shit was so fire. You know what I'm saying? But I just always was doing that shit, bro. But I really, really got serious about the music, like producing, recording, and all that shit back in like 2011, 2012.
Okay,
you know
2011, 2012. That was them YOLO days.
That's when I started like making beats, instead of just like rapping, doing freestyles and shit. Because I was in high school before that. I was making music, but I was bullshitting.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2012, that's when I started making my beats. And then when I moved down here to California in 2018, I said that's when my professional career started.
Right.
So everything from 2018 on now that's Flame. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
Dang, so that means you got a decade of producing under you, over a decade.
Yeah, I've been making beats for a minute, bro.
Yeah.
For a minute, now that I think about it.
Well, I mean, I could tell, bro, because you make fire beats, bro. You make fire beats.
Fire, Flame.
Bro,
I appreciate it.
You hear Flame on the track?
Bro. That little laugh, you're gonna have to send me that so we can cue that shit up.
Nigga, that's hurt.
That's you? Oh, okay.
Behind the laugh.
Yeah,
there it is.
okay.
You need a camera right there.
That's my shit right there. I'll be waiting for that laugh. Oh my God.
Man.
But man, producing fire music. Yeah. Okay, so you say you've been taking this serious since 2018.
Yeah.
That's when you moved out here.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. And I noticed when I met you, from the first time I met you, you're not shy, or you definitely use your voice when it comes to when you go out and when you show up to places, and you usually bring a lot of people, which you usually have a lot of support. How did you build this support? Like, it just seems like everywhere you go, you come with a crew. I've been a part of that tribe a bunch of times.
For sure.
You feel me? But like, did that just start in 2018, or is that just?
I mean, I've always been a social person. Big on community. I mean, I like to do stuff by myself, but it's always fun to do shit with other people. When I came down here to LA, for sure, like that's when the shit really started popping up because there was a lot more stuff to do out here. Back in Texas, it wasn't a lot of just rap shows, artist things. I mean, it's stuff like that now, but back then it wasn't a lot of shit like that. So when I came out here, nigga, it was an open mic every night. Open mic here, party here, you know what I'm saying? Club, you know, so I was just stepping out, and everywhere I went, you know, I was either performing or I knew somebody that was performing. And shit, you just network with people, and just kept it going like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Every time I'm doing something, I'm hitting everybody up like, hey, I got a studio session. Shit, pull up. I got a show. Pull up. Man, if you ain't doing shit, pull up. We're going to be smoking. We're going to be chilling. You know, there's going to be other people like us there. You know, that way everybody leave with another friend or another acquaintance or a network or something like that. So it just eventually builds up to what it is now.
Yeah, like you build like this big Rolodex of artists. It's like it's a community. I mean, even the I got that word from Energy. He said I heard him say Rolodex. I had to look that up.
My granny had one of them. Man, I thought them things was so fucking cool, bro. That was before contact.
Yeah.
Shit, nigga had them thumb through them shits like money.
Yeah, our principal used to have them too on their desk. He'd be like, I'm gonna call your mama.
Right.
Give me a look through that hole. You like, oh shit,
this her? You know,
got her car right there.
That's her old number. You like, that worked.
Yeah, call that one.
Call that number.
Call it. Oh, she ain't answer. I don't know. But yeah, man.
Yeah, that's dope. Okay, so it's like building a tribe, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, being an artist myself, I've been out here for years too, doing my thing, going to shows, meeting people, connecting, just like you say, you've done. And I'm not gonna lie, man, since I've met you, you take it serious, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
You notice, I'm sure you notice as well, when we do these shows and when we go out, there's a certain level of artists who is just there just to be there and just like twiddle their thumbs and just exist. And then you could tell the people who's like, got their P's and Q's, they're on their P's and Q's and got their I's dotted and their T's crossed, and they're like really efficient. And I noticed that you've been professional from the jump. I could tell you've been serious. You always pull up, like I said, with the tribe and with the merch too. The merch. You always pull up with merch everywhere you go?
Yeah, I got to. I mean, nowadays, shit be online. If I really ain't got the time or I ain't trying to really bring that shit out, I got the cards that can send them to my website. But more times than none, I got something physical. Yeah, the
merch, because for a lot of people who don't know, for an independent artist of today's day and age, you're making your monies from like, it's not like back in the day. Like, you're not selling CDs. You feel me? You're not out here selling albums. You know, you're getting money from shows, getting booked from performances, from getting booked for verses. And a lot of money comes from merch that you sell. A lot. And Duece always has merch on deck. You got some merch on deck right now that I see that cap right there.
Yeah, of course we got what I got on today, shit.
You got the Can We Smoke
I got the Can We Smoke in here on today, and I got mini hats.
Energy got on the Flame. Energy.
He got that Flame cul-de-sac hat. That's the 2018 Flame.
That's that 2000.
That's
he gonna have to put that
Flame.
Yeah. He gonna have to put that one in the glass box
in the museum.
Yeah, put that one in the museum.
I was thinking, this episode 8, and I was like, yo, you mentioned that we've been bringing legends in here and shit like that. I was like, yo, this is wild. This is really like Zen Champs. It's like the new age. It's like the Zen Champs.
Nigga need a humidifier in his
get some tight tea lattes in this bitch. We be cheers in this, telling our old war stories in this bitch.
I remember. Yeah, man. I got the Can We Smoke in here on my hat right now. I actually just whipped this one up that I got on my chest. We're going to talk about this one a little later.
Oh, that's the new drop?
There's some new drip.
That's the new drop. I was wondering. I'm like, okay, I ain't seen that one before. I got me a Got Flame shirt.
Yeah.
I got me a couple Got Flame shirts. You feel me? I got me a black t-shirt. Throwback black tee.
Oh,
my God. Black tee.
I gotta make sure y'all get a re-up on merch, because I just got shirts sitting in the crib waiting for y'all niggas. I just need to make sure y'all get y'all
He got
shit.
the press. You got the press too, so you make your own merch, right? Talk about that.
Yeah, man, everything I've done has always been out of necessity. I mean, that's usually how it is for black people. But as an artist, everything has to come out of necessity. So like that's how I started making my beats, because I needed them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to consistently be able to make music that I could own. So I started making my beats. Same thing with the merch. Like I had somebody that helped me once upon a time, but that shit wasn't reliable. So I had to be able to rely on myself with that as well. So this was just the easiest way for me to do it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga had to spend some money on that shit. But it's worth it in the end, just to be able to go everywhere I go, bro. I got something of my brand on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a hat on, I got a shirt on. Shit, I got some flame shorts on right now.
Right. You got the flame lighter right here.
I got a lighter.
The flame lighter right here.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, so like it's the thing that you got to do, bro, because at all times somebody can ask you, hey, what's that? That looks dope. What is that?
Right.
And be like, oh, well, shit, look, here go a card. Scan that with your phone. You can actually check that shit out and also make music. You know, it's just, it automatically puts you in a different category as an artist. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, somebody got to do the shit. Somebody got to do the shit. So.
Right. Can you slide that down? Yeah, so when you said the thing about giving a card and then scanning it and going straight to your music, that got me thinking about another aspect of this topic, not only being an independent artist, but being an independent artist of today's age.
Yeah.
Being an independent artist in 2022, when it's not 2000. It's not even 2010 no more. It's not even 2015 no more. It's 2022. So we got many different, we're creating new pathways as independent artists. And I know you've been going crazy on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that. I was like, I should go live right now.
I mean, you could go live if you want. I'll be going live when we record, and you could.
Yeah.
So
talk one TikTok. I was like, y'all artists not going live during y'all shows. Y'all missing out on a double audience, nigga. You got the niggas there and the niggas over here.
At the Mint, you did go live, and you've been going live at your shows, huh?
Yeah.
Bruh,
yeah,
it's
TikTok.
fire. So when did you get on TikTok, man?
The first time I made a TikTok was at the beginning of the pandemic.
Okay.
I made several. I made like 10 TikToks for like a week.
Yeah.
And then I stopped doing it for like a whole year. I didn't post on it because shit was getting banned. I thought it was Instagram. I didn't want to take the time out to learn the shit.
Yeah.
And then I said, fuck it. But then a year later, in 2021, I got back on for a second.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the same thing. Like I was on there for like a couple weeks and then I stopped.
Yeah.
But most recently, bro, I've been realizing, I'm like, all right, let me get serious. Let me get consistent with something right now. Because I was just like in a frenzy at that time. Like, man, I need to do something to really get myself out there. So I said, fuck it. I'm gonna start posting on TikTok every day. And that was in the 1st of July.
Yeah.
Or like the 30th of June. Like, we're just gonna say the beginning of July. So since the beginning of July, man, I've been on that bitch consistently, bro. I said I had like 150 followers at the beginning of July. Right now, I'm almost at 17K. So like, it's just dope, bro. Like it took a second. Don't get me wrong, it took a second, but now a nigga get on there, bro. I really get the most bang for my buck on the lives. I be going live every night. I be rapping, I be freestyling and shit. I get a way to showcase my talent.
Yeah.
Tell people about the link in my bio to go cop merch, listen to my music. My streams been going up. I get like 400 followers a night on average type shit.
Right.
And a nigga get paid when I'm doing the shit.
That's revolutionary. You feel me? Because it's like essentially you're living the successful artist life.
Yeah.
You're performing. You're literally performing.
Yeah.
From your own studio at that.
Yeah,
you in the crib at your own studio, and you're performing in front of hundreds and thousands of people a night.
Shit, this past month, I was looking at my stats. In the past 28 days, nigga, I didn't had a 500,000 viewers.
500,000 viewers. That mean 500,000 people then seen or had an impression or then stayed in the chat room while Duece Flame was just spitting that straight flame. Like those like Larry June say, them is incredible numbers. For sure. And that revolutionizes the life of an independent artist, because now, like you said, they're interested in you. They're going to your website. They're hitting your merch. Now you're literally having concerts from your studio every night. You selling merch. You performing in front of people, and like you said, they're supporting you. They're tapping in with you. They're following you. Now that way they're starting to see everything that you do. They're going to go to your other platforms. And I've seen your TikTok grow, just grow crazy. And it's just insane to me. And it just lets me know that, you know, we can really do this thing as an independent artist. You can really be successful if you put the work in. Like he said, he was on it every night, every day since July. For the people who don't know, what's today's date? The
10th. No, the 9th.
Today's the 9th.
The 9th?
No, the 8th.
Oh, I'm in another time
Oh, it's
zone.
the 8th. And it's the 8th episode.
It's the 8th
Dang, okay.
Yeah, we definitely aligned today.
Okay, so it's September 8th. He's been consistent since July. He said he went from 150 followers to 17K on TikTok. And that TikTok algorithm different. And
the algorithm just switched up too. That shit really be having me hot, but
yeah, it is. It's
all my TikTok people, y'all already know what I'm talking about.
Right. And also I want to let people know, I feel like the people in our generation, like the people who was born in our era, millennials or whatever, I feel like TikTok is the app where we're resisting. You know, I feel like our parents' generation is like, I ain't getting on Instagram. I'm gonna stay on Facebook.
Right.
I feel like our generation is like, I ain't getting on TikTok. I'm gonna stay on Instagram.
That's
you
what
know?
I swear to God, bro.
You know what I mean? And I feel like especially if you're an entrepreneur, a business person, an artist, a creative, anything you do, yeah, you should be on Instagram, but definitely make a TikTok because the algorithm is so different. If you're just consistent with it, you will funnel so much like attention and awareness to your brand. It's like honestly a genius marketing plan at that. Don't look at it as TikTok being on there with the youth and like a lot of us think like, oh, it's just some kids dancing and stuff. Thanks. But no, you could really, it's a tool.
Yeah,
you could utilize it.
TikTok is a big tool, and it's one of those things. I like TikTok because everybody on there understands that there's ups and downs of this shit, but if you keep pushing your shit, it'll get there. Like as opposed to like if I'm on Instagram, I post something, that shit get 15 likes, 200 views. I'm like, man, should I take this shit off? Should I take this? You know what I'm saying? Should I take that bitch off? But on TikTok, if I post a video, it gets 200 views and I only get like 8 likes. I'm like, fuck it, I'm finna make another one.
Right.
And everybody understands that shit, you know. So it's not no self-conscious thing that you gotta worry about just because niggas are like, oh, he ain't lit because he ain't got no views. You'll see a nigga with 400,000 followers and they still got videos with 800 views, 1,000 views.
Right.
I see that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is because the next one you post could fuck around and have 45,000 views.
It could go viral at any time. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
My TikTok started going crazy off of like 1 or 2 videos when I first started. Yeah. But now it's been making me work for this last. I've been boosting the 10K. I'm about 140 or 190 away from 10K.
Yeah.
I'm like, they making me work for this one. I went from like 100 to 1,000 to like 9,000.
Yeah.
And then 9,000 went crazy. I posted some more videos. It slowed down. Then I boosted up to like 95, 96.
Yeah.
Then I've been consistent, finding my way, finding my voice with it, and now it's finally getting close. We about to push that 10K. But I started going live like you too.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be more consistent. But I also started going live at the things we like, you know,
at the events,
because you know we're always at events, and so I always just start going live. Even like,
fuck it, people want to see that.
Yeah, people want to see it. People love it. It's crazy.
Man, you be surprised. I be on my live. It be 3:00 in the morning, like in New York. Motherfuckers be like, man, I got school in 3 hours. I don't know. I can't leave. And the thing is, it's just we sit around in the same house. We see the same people damn near every day, bro. Like TikTok is crazy. TikTok is low key what Snapchat wanted to be with their little like global thing, how you can go to different places in the world and just tap the screen and see what's happening. Like with TikTok, you can literally just see lives from all over the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? And it categorizes shit so you can see like if you really on some music shit and you want people to fuck with you on some music shit, go in there and do your music and people instantly get to see what you're doing. Like it's one thing to and I be noticing that shit. I follow a bunch of artists on TikTok. Yeah. I'll see artists, they'll post their music a lot. And like their music TikTok, sometimes they go viral and shit. But I notice people don't really follow artists off of viral songs on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? The only time that you really get followers from a TikTok is if you give somebody some information. And like if you're just dropping like fire music, it's like, okay, that's a fire song, but I didn't really learn anything from this, as opposed to seeing somebody who drops a fire song and does a video in a way that you never thought about. So boom, damn, now I'm inspired. Let me follow this person, because maybe they might post or drop something else that might make me think, this can inspire me to change the way that I make my TikToks. You see what I'm saying? But if you doing shit on the live, it's automatic. Like I don't have to prove myself to you, because I'm doing it right now.
And they seeing you.
They're seeing me.
I think people want to know. Like before, it was a theme of like people separating the artist and the art. And now people really want to like the artist, and they want to know who the artist is along with the art. And so with this whole TikTok era, it allows you to really see this person fit and see the authenticity of their journey. And I think that's fire. I think that it's a game changer. And what you said about TikTok giving you information, that's another reason why I started messing with TikTok more, because I seen a video that was like 60 seconds long, and it gave me like a gem. It dropped a gem, and it was just like, bro, that was 1 minute, but it dropped a gem that shifted my view of life that will help me as I move forward.
Exactly.
And so like, it's so true. Like you can get a lot of information. You can use it as a tool. That's how a lot of my videos are information. I actually got to put more music videos on. That's why when you was like, oh, I'm freestyling, I'm like, I need to start freestyling.
You have to find a way to put it all together. Take your swag, your talent, your passion, and also make it informational. Because that's what these niggas is doing. And no cap, the old motherfuckers, I know it's a lot of older people. When I say older, I mean like late 30s, 40s, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of them ain't really hip to the TikTok and the YouTube and shit, but the niggas that are hip to it, they understand the concept of I am what I am. So I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna hop on YouTube and I'm gonna make these videos, these tutorial videos and all that shit, because as long as you can be dope enough to keep people watching you, you know what I'm saying? Like if you can also teach a motherfucker something, then they're gonna be like, damn, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you trapping, it don't matter if you a nerd, it don't matter if you got swag and you can teach somebody something. People are willing to listen, especially on TikTok.
It's like it's an algorithm that help people find their like niche category. I didn't see people on TikTok like live opening Pokemon cards. Just like straight. I didn't got caught up just watching them for like 15 minutes. I'm like,
what's that one you watched? The one with the eggs?
Yeah,
y'all ever seen the one with the eggs?
They like cracking the egg without pulling the shells off, without cracking the yolk.
Yeah, that shit's like, crazy.
They out here making bread doing that. Like the game has changed. Like there is no more excuses with this tech. With the tools of technology that we have right now, you can really do anything.
You really can. You really can, and that's what we let's stick on the TikTok for a second, because I really need people to understand that it's all about information. You know what I'm saying? Even the stuff that we do when we fucking around, there's still information in that. You know, we talk about algorithm and shit all the time, bro. They're picking up the smallest bits of information and they're able to make so much shit happen. So you just gotta find a way to show somebody, whether it's like, oh damn, like somebody will hop in my live and be like, damn, there's people who can rap that don't use auto-tune. Not saying that there's anything wrong with auto-tune, but that's showing them a different way of something being on TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
Because a lot of the rappers do be, I see that on TikTok too. Most of them are auto-tune.
Well, you know, it's like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're looking for the shit I got, I'm giving it to you every day. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, motherfucker, shit, niggas be in there like, damn, how's he not signed yet? Somebody need to sign him. Somebody come.
Bro, I be in your goddamn audience. I be in there like, hey, Flame, putting words in. I'm typing words. Bro, meditation.
I don't think I ever even seen you in that bitch, bro. That shit be going crazy.
Well, sometimes I hop in and hop out because I be seeing it go crazy, and I'm like, oh, he viral now. I'm a little guy now. I gotta call his phone. I can't comment from the. I can't comment in the comment section
with the rest of the people.
Yeah, I can't comment with the rest. I got a wristband. I know that. I know Duece.
Hey, I done had people hop into my lives like randomly on some shit that I went to middle school with. Like, yo, hey, bro,
you doing numbers?
It's like, like
he about to call your phone tomorrow for $40.
Imagine you went to school with somebody 12 years ago. You ain't seen that nigga in a minute. You hop on TikTok. You just scrolling. you see a nigga going up. He got like 500 people in the chat. This nigga going crazy. They dropping gifts, likes. Yeah. You like, man, this nigga, wait, hold on. Hey, hold on. I went to school with.
Right.
That shit happens damn near every night, bro.
I'm already knowing, bro, because they in the algorithm now, too. Yep. They scrolling. They up at 3 a.m. scrolling.
Yep. So
are you producing? And that's the thing, too. I would say if you're getting on TikTok and Instagram and any social media, to be honest, be a producer and not really a consumer.
Yeah.
I only like to consume and try to stay hip about what's the new waves is. You like got to consume a little bit so you can be connected. You know, you got to be connected. You got to know what's going on. But don't be a consumer. You got to be a producer.
Gluttonous.
Don't be gluttonous with it.
With the
don't
TikTok.
Be going 2 hours. In TikTok, you can get You can get caught in a hole for 2 hours. It didn't happen to me.
Man, if you're gonna be on TikToks for a long time, utilize that save button and start putting shit in different collections. That's what I'll do. I'll scroll by and I'll save something to a collection that says remake this, and I'll save this. Engineering sauce, or I got another one that'll be like music video inspiration. You know what I'm saying? That way, I'm at least categorizing the shit that I see, making notes of the stuff that really works, and then shit, just redo it. And if you're gonna try something out, something that I fuck up and I mess up all the time is I'll try something new that worked for somebody else, and if it don't work for me, I'll be like, man, fuck it.
Right.
But I mean, you don't know how many times they had to do that shit for it to work for them. They like, I seen this guy. I don't know if y'all seen him, but he has 75,000 followers, which is already a lot. He would post videos of him rapping over other songs or whatever the case may be, but it looks nice on a nice ass camera. Yeah. This nigga did a freestyle over You Don't Know My Name. Yeah. Bro, he posted that shit, and I shit you not, bro. In 4 hours, that shit had 1.2 million views, bro. Sheesh. And like all his other videos was getting like 25, 100, 100K, you know, stuff like that. And he had 75,000 followers. Yeah. But I seen that nigga the next day, 215,000 followers from that video. But he been posting for a long ass time.
For a minute. It's like you gotta find your voice. Yeah. You gotta find your voice. You gotta find your wave, your rhythm. Yep. And then also too, if you on Instagram a lot and you just go to TikTok, you gotta know, don't be posting on TikTok like it's Instagram. It's not Instagram.
It's not.
You can't, the same ways that you post on Instagram. No, it's a completely different rhythm. It's like you getting in new water. You gotta find your feet. You feel me? Your flippers. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Another thing I wanted to ask you, since we're talking about the life of an independent like music artist and entrepreneur in 2022, are you into crypto at all? Any NFTs? Anything like that? Or
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Ain't that funny how we start off? I ain't gonna lie to you. Is that just a buffer to get a couple extra seconds to think about something?
Well, it's like I think it's also like, I usually don't talk about this type of shit. Like,
I usually don't do
put
this.
His glasses on, like, nigga, let me check my portfolio. I usually be on some hood shit.
Let me go through my Rolodex.
I actually do be doing some NFT shit.
Nah, at the beginning of actually back in 2018, that was when I first kind of dabbled into trading. And I started to learn how to trade and shit like that, bro. I wasn't too big on crypto. My partners was. I slept. But, you know, I learned how to trade and shit like that. And then I started dabbling into it a little bit more in the pandemic. You know what I'm saying?
That was when everybody had time.
Everybody had time. Everybody was out here. They're like Mormons and shit. Are you trading? Do you trade? Do you trade?
You ain't got your stimulus
you ain't
invested
got
yet?
Hold on. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? But yeah, I haven't done too much. I haven't done too much lately. I can, you know what I'm saying? But I'm really investing everything into me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much money, and I don't think artists understand that shit. I put in at least a good 10 bands for sure. Yeah. At least this year. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it don't seem like a lot, you know, but it's a lot of money. It's a lot more than the average person, especially when people don't even want to spend money on
invest in your art,
invest on your, you know what I'm saying,
yourself and your business.
And shit happens. Like today, well, not even today, bro. I paid somebody to do a cover for the song that I'm about to drop on the 23rd, but it's looking like they ran off on me with my with my money.
Off on the plug.
They ran off on the plug, bro. It's been a couple times as an artist where I've tried to do business with people and like they kind of scammed me for my money and my time.
Yeah.
You know, which always keeps me in that mode of fuck it, do it yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Until you really have somebody genuine enough to really help you or that you can trust to pay the money.
Yeah.
That's why I don't pay motherfuckers because they usually don't deserve the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't do the work. But you know that's a whole nother.
Flip the camera. You ain't flip the camera. It's on the sun guy.
Oh no, yeah. That's that's a whole nother conversation and shit. But yeah, man, doing the investments, just like you said with the crypto and shit. And I'm doing it in myself right now, bro.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I haven't. See, I was kind of similar in my story because I started learning, then kind of fell off. Started learning again, kind of fell off. Invested a little bit here, a little bit there, kind of fell off because I like to know. I like to know the game I'm playing. You know what I mean? And so I'm still studying, but I've been thinking more and more a lot lately about NFTs because I just keep hearing a lot of artists saying how they utilize NFTs. But like you said, I'm also investing a lot of money in myself. You know, you gotta invest in yourself. You got a lot. You got studios, you got visuals, you got all this stuff to do, and this is a part of your like career. This is your business. You feel me?
Yeah.
And so
you got to see once you start seeing a return on your investment on your own shit, then you feel like you can invest in anything. Like,
right.
I done put this time in to invest in myself. I'm starting to see like working out. I'm starting to see my arms getting a little chiseled. Like my chest is tightening up and shit. I want to keep going.
Yeah,
it's the same thing, man.
It is. It's building. And just for any artist that's watching, if you're younger, you're a teenager, you're a young kid, whatever, just know that it's possible because. You know, we both got similar stories and just hopped out the nest, you know, took that leap of faith and your wings gonna show. And that don't mean life ain't gonna happen because I done been out here in California almost 8 years now. You know what I mean? And I done been in every contrast type of experience being an artist and an entertainer and this acting and this entertainment lifestyle and this. Like you said, it's like building muscle.
It is, bro.
And then it's like your world. Then you're like, there ain't no going back. Because right now you're like, oh, nah. At the rate we're at, the only thing we got to do is just keep going. Yeah. We're already successful.
It's like a stock, bro. Like, fuck it, man. I done already put $15,000 in Kellogg. I can't take this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Even though this shit is going down a little bit, I got to ride this bitch out. You know what I'm saying? Take my L when I need to take my L, but hopefully I ain't got to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Energy, what's up, man? The independent artists, we talking about the music over here, the comedian lifestyle. I know y'all had to be here. Y'all talk a lot about the lifestyle as a comedian, the ins and outs as a life as a comedian. Make sure y'all go check out that podcast, our sibling podcast here at Def Noodles Studios. Check out Y'all Had to Be Here. But yeah, man, how is that comedy lifestyle, man?
Yeah, the comedy shit is. I like the music analogy, really.
Yeah,
I like the music because I feel like we are taking examples from you guys to apply it to the independent shit. Because with comedy, everything is really insulated and it's kind of gate kept between either you're at the top, which is essentially being signed to a great agent and you're doing movies already, which is not typical like stand-up shit where you start at. Or you're essentially fucking already really well known through the clubs. Yeah. So if you're not in the clubs and if you're not doing movies, it's like you're left fucking trying to figure it out in between doing DIY shows, fucking open mics, shit like that. So you do your open mic run, that lasts for like a couple of years, and then you turn around, you're like, fuck, I got this skill set. You start doing some independent shows. That's cool. But if you're not given the opportunity, you got to make it. Yeah, kind of what Duece said a minute ago. So we started making our own shows, like from kind of like when Duece got here. I think when 2018, we started running our own shows.
Started right time.
Started doing our backyard
That's
shit.
when the whole tribe, like basically the whole tribe that we be with, you know what I mean? We got a big group of people. For all y'all that don't know, me, Marcus, Duece, if y'all see on the Y'all Had to Be Here podcast, Johnny Mack, Arthur Hamilton, Niles, a big Rolodex of people. We're gonna keep using that word. That's gonna be the word of the day. Rolodex. Sure. We got a whole community out here that we just see around. It's like it remind me of school, to be honest. It remind me of school. Like we all got different classes, different periods. We'll see each other in passing, and then we might have some same classes together. You know what I mean? Yep. We might be at a couple of the same events, you know? And so, yeah, man, it's just popping, bro. And yeah, man, the life as an independent artist is definitely a roller coaster ride, but I wouldn't change it for the world.
Well, what I wanted to add to that or say to that is what I feel fucks up the game or makes it to where it is a lot more hurdles than it, or, you know, a lot more resistance than it has to be, is because there's a difference. The industry created their version of an artist.
Yeah.
And then there's, well, let's just say that that's a quote unquote a rapper, right? The industry has a rapper, and then there's an artist, you know, like an MC. So I feel like the industry created this motherfucking rapper in a way to where the industry is like, everyone's rapping about this type of shit and everyone's doing this type of shit. So you have to do this type of shit in order to do it. Yeah. And the artist is like, I want to make this type of music. I want to perform these type of shows. And this is my vision for myself. And I feel like the difference between a rapper and an artist, an MC, is an MC and an artist has a vision. That doesn't matter what the industry's doing.
Yeah.
Right.
And a rapper or someone who has the same skill set can kind of be told what to do or go with the flow, and they're less likely to make their own shit, to build their own shows.
They can be molded.
They're more likely to be molded into doing whatever is needed to, you know, get done, right? So I feel like it's the same way with comedy, man. Like, I think there's a lot of people who just telling jokes just to tell them because they feel like it's some shit that the mainstream wants to hear. And then there's people who have a vision and they're like, nah, I want to tell this type of material for this type of reason, you know?
I think to just keep going off of that, once you get to the point where you can accept the fact that you're an artist, accept the fact that you're good and that you have X amount of people who really fuck with you, and you can focus on that, then it makes it a little easier to put your own shit together, line stuff up, you know, because once you start seeing people get more organized with their time and the things that they're doing, they're getting a little bit more consistent with their grind and the things they're pursuing, you start seeing them niggas start blowing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really where it starts, bro. Like, I'll be, like, to use my TikTok live as an example, I'll be in there, say it's like 300 people in the live. I'm freestyling. There's a whole bunch of people giving comments and shit like that, and there'll be like one person that'll come in and be on some hater shit. Yeah. Like, on some real shit, I shouldn't give a fuck about them. You know, I acknowledge it because I'm freestyling comments and shit, and like I low-key, nigga, it's only once every blue moon that you get somebody firing your ass up while they rhyming. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. I fire you up right now and rhyme the whole time. It's like, you can't even be too mad because that's crazy. Shit. That's, you know what I'm saying? Next level schoolyard. So like, I get on them in that way, but really in a sense, I shouldn't even worry about them, because if there's 300 people fucking with you and there's 2 people who don't really like the shit, why would you even give a fuck about them?
And why would you stay on?
Why would you do that? So my point is, you got to take the community and the tribe that you got and make it to where they want to be tuned in on everything that you do. And that's why I move around with a crew or in numbers, because it's a numbers game. If I'm with a crew of 5 people and there's a crew of 2 people to the left, those 2 people are going to automatically fuck with us because we're bigger than them. And then now we're 7. Now there's a crew of 5 over there, which we were equal at first, but now we're bigger than them. And they're like, all right, let's see what they're doing. Let me link up with them and shit. Now it's, what's that, 12 of us. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a group of 10 people over there, but our group bigger than theirs. Now, boom, it's 22 of us type shit. Like, that's why you moving numbers. You know what I'm saying? Right. When we was growing up watching niggas like ASAP, TDE, Taylor Gang, shit, YMCMB. Everybody wanted to fuck with them because it was just a gang of niggas. It was a
crew. Remember, you know, it was like a whole. Remember, there was like, it was a bunch of different crews at that time. They had the Maybach music.
Maybach. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Odd Future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They had a bunch of solid crews.
It was a bunch of, but that shit was cool. You know what I'm saying? And I just always understood from the jump that as long as you can have a crew of people around you, everybody's gonna fuck with you, because all the time you see people on like little Instagram or TikTok posts. They see people with their friends and they be like, oh, I wish I had a friend to do that with. I wish I had this, that, and that. You know what I'm saying? So shit, fuck it. Why not be lit as fuck and have people with me everywhere I go? Right. People be like, oh, that shit is, I gotta fuck with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to. Man, yeah, man, the independent artist wave is amazing. Today is the best day to be an independent artist. You got so many resources, so many things at your disposal. And man, I just want to give a big shout out to a bunch of independent music artists that's coming off the top of my head right now. I've been peeping. You know, I'm always out in the community. I'm looking, I'm peeping. So right now, I just want to get this moment to shout out to a couple independent artists. Let's see. First of all, shout out to Duece Flame, okay? Duece Flame. Shout out to Duece Flame. Go tap into Duece Flame.
Thanks.
Shout out to Lizzie Jeff. Shout out to Sauce Scott. Shout out to Mr. Snow. Shout out to Larry June. Shout out to G Perico. Shout out to Spiritual Tony. Shout out to La Russell. La Russell been doing this thing. I've been seeing him going crazy up there. Man, just who else? Shout out to Nina Gray. Shout out to we just got a gang of people out here. And just shout out to the whole independent underground music scene. You feel me? I just want to say we really are the heartbeat to this stuff. You feel me? Like, the heartbeat to the craft is in the underground, and the underground is now making enough noise to be above ground. You know what I mean? So just shout out to you and all the artists in general, comedies, all of them, artists, dancers, photographers. If you independent and you doing your thing, journalists, all of it, shout out to you, man, because it's not an easy thing. Thanks. And support, if you're a viewer and you're not an independent artist and you like independent artists' music or art or stuff, support them. Buy their specials, buy their mixtapes, buy their merch. You know what I mean? Because literally you are the vessel that can help keep the art coming through in an efficient way through, you know, energy exchange. And so, yeah, man, I think, you know, I think we hit a lot of nails on the head.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think, did we forget anything? No, we didn't forget anything. I think we covered pretty much everything I wanted to talk about today on episode 8. Any highlights of the week? Anything happened that was just amazing this week for you?
I finished the song and I just dropped the song. I just uploaded my track that's gonna be dropping on the 23rd.
Okay.
So that's lit.
Okay, that's lit. Okay, you got that track ready. You ready to perform that? Could you do that today for us?
Yeah, I can do that. That's easy. Yeah, this track is actually called Steppin'.
Okay.
It's by Duece Flame. That's who is talking right now. That's who you're looking at. You've been looking at me for the past hour.
Yeah.
It's Duece Flame. This new track is called Steppin'. It's gonna be the hottest song on TikTok. It's gonna be the hottest song on Instagram.
Okay.
We're gonna really turn it up. Last little song as we going out with this heat and shit. We about to start getting into the coldness. We're gonna keep the heat going for a little bit longer. We're gonna be stepping.
It's heat up in this motherfucking studio right now. I'll tell you that.
It's hot.
And hold on, show the shirt. Now I get it now. I get the shirt. They stepping. I see. Okay, so I'm gonna put it up on the screen, the website where you can copy your merch. Go copy you a stepping shirt. Go copy you a Can We Smoke in Here, a flame, a black tee. Just go support the merch. Right now, you got to hear live on Something New Under the Sun, episode 8. This is Duece Flame with Steppin'.
Let's do that shit. Steppin'. Let's go. Steppin'. Let's go. Steppin'. Yeah. Let's go. Steppin'. Let's go. Yeah. Steppin'. Let's go. Steppin'. 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 Nike how I got a check. Money every time I step. Move down to the west. Ballin' out like Steph. Bitch steppin'. I earn my strike. They think a nigga a real. I'm about to blow. I took my shot. Everything on hand and I take. Why he so confident, bitch, on the bed? King Kong, the way that I step. On right now, nigga, for next. Can't hit the brake, got my foot on they neck. Fuck a doctor on my check. Fuck a doctor on my check. Big yeah, this one pressure. Down the slide like a leg strip. Steppin'. 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 Step. Let's go. Step. Step. Now we
Payment came in, but I'm smoking that pill. Swear you a cold, you get shit out the real. I got a pocket of blue, ain't no crib. I got a drum with that glue, now I'm still. Hopped in the wheel, took a trip, now I'm up. Came from the bottom, I swear it was rough. I know he capping, he talking too much. I put my trust in my funds and my drug. Shoot for the top with no Glock and no gun. Bitch, I'm from the A, so I'm rocking these slugs. I'm in the stool, bitch, I'm not in the club. Unless it's a show that I'm rocking the club. I'm popping up, got off the beach, hit the shot in the clutch. Big dog, I be stepping for fun. Fuck a chili, I ain't looking for ones. I'm all about my funds, let's get it. Steppin',
Yeah.
steppin',
Let's step.
steppin',
Let's step.
steppin',
Let's step. Yeah.
steppin',
Let's step.
Yeah.
steppin',
Let's step. Ooh.
steppin',
Let's step.
Yeah.
steppin',
Let's go.
steppin',
Step.
steppin',
It's easy.
steppin',
Step with me. Though.
steppin',
It's easy.
steppin',
Let's go.
steppin',
Let's go.
steppin',
Big step.
steppin'.
Goddamn, Flame.
Woo!
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, that's that
The
heat.
goddamn temperature.
Yeah.
It's about 94 in here now.
Woo, Steven,
Shit.
that's about to be on my running playlist
Yeah.
now.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you for blessing us
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
Thank you for blessing us.
Y'all heard that? We got that heat before the heat dropped.
Before it even dropped, he got that heat like Pete
Stephen.
Rock.
Oh my
man.
gosh.
See, that shit like good food.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be thinking about this song later tonight. I'm like, you know, when I had that stepping earlier, because that's like I can't get stepping right now on the radio like I wanted to, but man, I gotta get that. That's like an exclusive.
Yeah,
That
that
is.
I actually just made that shit last week. I made that last week and I was like, nah, this shit gotta go. I played it for a couple people. I played it for one of my I guess I call him my mentor. I played it for one of my mentors and shit, and he was like, oh yeah, that shit'll go. You know, I've been tweaking it. I got like maybe like 5 mixes of that bitch just in 1 week. Been playing around with it. I've been to multiple studios fucking with it. But I finally got that shit together.
Yeah.
Pressed up this stepping shirt this morning.
Yeah.
And we finna throw it on the damn site and shit. We gonna get them pre-saves going and get it popping, man.
All right. Y'all heard that? The shirt is about ready. You feel me? So
It's about
by the
ready.
time you see it, the shirt gonna be ready.
The shirt's gonna be live, man. That's dueceflame.com. DUE, cause I pay my dues. DUECE flame.com. Go check my shit out, man. The shit hot. Go listen to my music, catch up. I got hella vlogs. You gonna see these. You gonna see them in multiple videos I got.
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I'm
and we
saying?
got me and
TV.
Deuce got a
Oh,
video.
yeah,
By the time this episode dropped, the video gonna be out. I already
Shit.
done flashed it on here, but we got some fire. Shout out
We got
to
some heat.
Divine Yanni too, cause she was on there too.
We got some heat, you know what I'm saying? Don't even worry, man. There's gonna be a lot more shit coming.
Yep.
I really appreciate y'all for letting me come on here and
bro.
talk my shit.
Thanks for
This the
pulling
first
up on us.
podcast.
Yeah.
This the first podcast that let me come on here and step. Do
Yeah,
my shit the
Zen
best.
Champs.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Zen champs.
yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, y'all let me come on here and talk my shit. So I appreciate that shit for sure.
Oh yeah, bro. Thanks for coming. I'm just glad you in here. We had to get you in here. I know we've been texting about it for a minute, so I'm just grateful that you came. It's been another legendary episode, season 1, episode 8. Something new under the sun. We got Sunrise the Divine. We got my man Energy. You feel me? We got my man Duece, Mother Loving Flame. It's a mother loving rap. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.
Fire.